Hey folks, this is Vent with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review the digital adaptation of the popular board game Splendor. You can find this on Steam for about $10. That is the core game. There are some DLCs available. The cities, the strongholds, and the trading posts. You can buy each of those for about $3 or $4. Those are also expansions, digital expansions that you can find based off of the actual tabletop game. So, what is Splendor? Well, for those of you that have never played the tabletop game and have never played the digital game, this is an engine builder where you're going to be collecting gems, and then you're going to use those gems to buy cards in the tableau. As you buy cards in the tableau, you'll sometimes earn points, which is your primary objective. You'll also be earning a free gem with every purchase. It'll be different colors. There's white, blue, green, red, and black gems. And your assets will grow over time. So whenever you buy a card with a white gem on it, you can then use that same white gem on that card that you have to purchase something else, but you never lose it. So your buying power is going to be increasing over the course of the game, hence the term engine builder. So again, you start out with nothing. You're going to be using these temporary tokens that you're going to be collecting. You turn those back in to buy cards. And then you're going to get more tokens, then you're going to buy more cards, you're going to get more tokens, buy more cards. At some point, your cards are going to give you the gems that you need to buy cards without even having to worry about getting those temporary tokens that you were getting at the beginning of the game. That's the general flow of play. So how do you play it? Well, on your turn, you can do one of three things. You can get 3 gems of different colors from the bank, assuming that particular color is available. You can also pick up 2 of the same color if you want, but there has to be at least 4 chips in that stack already. If there's like 3 or fewer left, then you cannot grab 2 of that same color. The second thing you can do on your turn is take a wild gold gem, which is any color, and then reserve a card. So you can take a card from the tableau, keep it beside you. It doesn't give you any points or any free gems, but you can then build it later and no one can take it from you. The third thing that you can do is buy a card from the tableau by either turning in gems or using the gems that are in your asset collection, or a combination of both. You still have to turn in those temporary tokens. So that's the general flow of play. It's just grow your assets, and the first person to reach 15 points will signal the end of the game. Everyone else gets one final turn, depending on player order, and whoever has the most points at the end of that will win. There's also something called nobles in this game. Nobles are another way to earn victory points. Like the cards that you're going to be collecting that have victory points on them, these nobles also have points on them, but the requirements to get these nobles will depend on what's listed on them. It might say 3 blue, 3 black, 3 green, whatever. That means that you have to have that many gems in your collection. Not the temporary gems, but the cards that you're collecting. You have to have at least that many of that color, of all of them listed on that noble tile in order to take it. It's a free action, so if you buy a card that grants you a noble, you can instantly take the noble, and that's worth more points to you. So there's a couple of strategies in this game. There are 3 rows of cards to take. There's the easy cards, the normal cards, and the hard cards. The easy cards are very low costing, but they typically don't provide you any points. The middle row is the normal cards. They have like 1 or 2 points on them and, still provide you gems when you take them. Then the hard row is like, you need a lot of gems to buy these cards, but they're typically worth a lot of points, 5, 6, sometimes, I don't think I've ever seen 7, but typically like 3, 4, 5, 6 points, something like that. And but in order to get to those, you have to buy those other ones in order to grow your assets. Again, you have a token limit, in case I didn't mention that. You can only have up to 10 temporary tokens, so you have to buy cards of a lower quality and grow your assets there, and then use those in conjunction with your chips that you're getting, these gems, in order to buy the harder cards. So yeah, buy easy cards, then medium cards, and hard cards. There's that strategy. Some people just keep buying up the low, easy costing cards and get these nobles as quickly as possible. Others, once they have enough for the low row, they immediately go to the medium row to try and get 1 point here, 2 points there by buying those harder cards. And then, again, the very top row, it's very rare that people actually buy from that row because the costs are high. It might be 6 red gems, 3 black gems, 3 green gems just for 1 card. So it can be difficult, but if the game is dragged on long enough, it's possible. So what do I think of this game? First of all, aside from the whole digital thing, I think the tabletop game is fantastic. And by extension, the digital game is fantastic. I love engine builders, and Splendor is an excellent example of a staple engine builder kind of game. And I love it. I love playing it. It's made my DGA lists every year, a number of years. So yeah, this is a great game. I highly recommend it. From a digital standpoint, some people are reporting problems, but I personally have not seen any problems. There's full screen, various options, resolution options. There's online PvP. There's cross-platform multiplayer, shared split-screen PvP. So there's that remote play together stuff. So there's a number of different ways to play this game. Again, there are expansions available. The cities, the strongholds, the trading posts. Like the board game, you've got those are the expansions based off of the tabletop game, and they add more content and more complexity to the base game. It's up to you if you want to buy them or not. I have the tabletop versions, but not the digital versions, so I really can't show you those. I saw no reason to rebuy them, but hey, you never know. So yeah, Splendor. This is a no-brainer, folks. If you're a fan of engine builder games or card games or like asset economic building games, then you want to check this one out for sure. Splendor has been around for quite a while. The digital game, I think, was released back in 2015, and I think the tabletop game has been around a lot longer than that. So yeah, this is a staple game that I would recommend to almost anyone. And the digital version does pretty well. I did check online. I didn't play it, but I did check online, and there's still a lot of people in the chat room talking and a number of games being played. So it looks like this game is still hopping even after 5 years. So yeah, give this one a look. Again, Steam's refund policy is always there should you need to utilize it. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.